the pathways here in the state preserve. There's just flint everywhere, protruding out of the ground and laying around. Throughout the woods. It's just a different feeling to look out through this area and to know that several years ago that this was a ground for the American Native Indian. It's just amazing how much flint is everywhere throughout this little trail. Beautiful country, peaceful. And throughout this trail, you can tell they brought stone in for this trail, but there's just pieces of flint everywhere, just broken off and laying around. Now it's illegal in this state preserve to remove any of this flint. As you can see, it's just everywhere. As you can see, it just protrudes out everywhere. Short hike in this preserve, but it sure feels good to just be out here in God's country walking around. Trails are marked good and pretty well worn. I've seen 3 trails so far, short ones, actually 4, from quarter mile, third mile, up to a mile, and then there's a half-mile blacktop handicap trail. And there's also a museum here at the park. Just beautiful country. Some of the areas just a little bit muddy, but somebody's made a nice little walking path. Just made out of some, I'm sure, fallen trees. Pretty nice, not too wobbly. Just one more look. So this main trail that I'm walking is pretty worn, but it's not so much the trail, it's the beauty of this area. And again, as the feeling that you get just knowing that the Indians, that this was their place. On the back side looks like the museum coming up through the woods. You can see it. I don't know if it's open yet or not, but we're going to check it out. Going to have to come back out here when I got more time, walk all these trails. I want to see this deep flint pit. And somebody's laid up different flint on top of the sign. It's just neat. It's a knife that was made with flint.
Yes, yes, it's good. Here, we'll take these in.
With a deer horn antler. Sinew wrapping around it. Met a Bill Weaver. Him and his wife Pat are the site managers, and this memorial is owned by the Ohio Historical Society. And check out this website. Tells a little bit about it. Bill was nice enough to allow me to go in to the museum even though it was closed, and had his granddaughters with him, so he wasn't able to spend much time, but very nice gentleman. I'll be back and show you more about this state preserve.